Here, look, open. Here, come do it. Open your mouth. Come here. Good morning. It is 9 o'clock right now, but the girls have been up and at it since around like 7:15 this morning, and they let me sleep in till 7:30, which was nice. They played in the playrooms, but I'm just having my coffee for the day. The girls had their breakfast and stuff, and today's video is going to be a solo day in the life vlog. It's just me and the girls today at home. It's a snow day, so we're pretty much stuck inside. I'm going to be making a cozy turkey chili in the crock pot for dinner. I shared this recipe so many times, but I haven't shared it in a while, so I'm going to share it again with you guys today. I thought turkey chili was the perfect recipe for a cold, snowy day outside. And I also am going to share my Irish cream cold brew recipe with you guys later. I'm having my regular hot coffee, but I usually have a midday pick-me-up, and I have like mastered my Irish cream cold brew recipe, and it's so good, so I'm going to share with you guys that later. Today's video is also a collaboration with one of my really good friends, Destiny. You guys know and love her just as much as I do, but if you don't, Destiny is a military wife and mama to a little girl named Stella, and they are a family currently living in Japan, and right now she's sharing her life living and exploring there. They moved there a few months ago for the military. It's been so fun watching them explore and journey their life over there in Japan, so make sure that you head over to her channel. She's going to be sharing a day in the life vlog just like me today. I will have the link to her channel and her video down in the description, and make sure when you head over there you let her know that I sent you, and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to her also. She is one of my closest friends. We talk almost every day, and you guys are gonna love her. But yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee and we're gonna get this day started. Sometimes as moms we trade a moment of silence for a huge mess to clean afterwards, but they're playing so nicely, so I just let them, but yeah, that's gonna be fun to clean later. This is real life, guys. This is it. It is 11 o'clock and Mila is down for her nap, so I'm trying to be a little bit quiet, but I am going to throw our turkey chili in the crock pot. It's super good and super easy. So all you're gonna need is some petite diced tomatoes. You can also use whole tomatoes, which is what my family usually use. I just prefer the petite diced tomatoes over like whole plum tomatoes. I'm gonna use dark red kidney beans. You just need like 1 can of each, black beans, and also some corn. You're gonna need some ketchup, sugar, And then you're gonna need some seasoning, so garlic powder and chili powder. I usually use dark chili powder, but we're obviously out, so I'm gonna use the Trader Joe's chili lime, which I think will be just as good and add a little bit of flavor. And then you are going to need your meat. I use ground turkey, lean ground turkey. You don't have to like brown this or anything beforehand unless you're making it in a like pot on the stove, which only takes about 40 minutes. If so, I would brown it first, but if you're doing it in the crock pot like me, you just throw this whole like package, 1 pound package in the crock pot, and that's all that you need. So I have my crock turned on to 6 hours on high because it's 11 o'clock right now, so I figure it will be done by like 5, which is usually what time we eat. So I'm just gonna add my ground turkey, which I already did, and we're gonna chop that up. Sophia's gonna help me, but make sure all of your corn and beans are drained, and then we're just gonna add that into the pot. Here, baby, go ahead, pour it in, into the pot.
Into the pot.
Into the pot. And then we're gonna add our diced tomatoes. Go ahead and mix it, babe. And we're gonna add our ketchup. It's 1/4 cup of ketchup, but I don't really measure, so I'm just kind of going in with it. And then it's a tablespoon of garlic powder. Here, go ahead, put some in there. 1 spoon. Go ahead.
Whoa.
And then a tablespoon of chili powder. And then we're gonna do a teaspoon of just regular granulated sugar.
Mommy, can you pour it in?
Yep. Dump it in. You could do another one. And then my pot is really full because I'm actually doubling this recipe. I shared a single recipe with you guys, but I doubled it because I'm gonna drop some off to my family for dinner. So I'm just gonna stir this up, and then we're gonna put the lid on, and it's just gonna cook all day and turn into a really yummy chili. Obviously a very food-oriented vlog today, so sorry about that, but I am just making myself lunch. I haven't even eaten my first meal today, so this is my first meal of the day. I'm having a bagel with some eggs and spinach, 2 Morningstar like vegetarian sausages, and then I put mayo and green dragon sauce from Trader Joe's, and then I've got a little snack plate here for the girls and I just cut up some cucumbers into like little sticks, and then I made this homemade ranch, which I've made before and is so good. It's literally just 1/4 cup of mayo, 1/4 cup of sour cream, some lemon juice. I just squeezed half a lemon into it, and then dried dill and dried chopped chives, and then you mix it up and it's like a homemade ranch. Not super healthy, but I think it's healthier than probably having like ranch out of a bottle, but it's good. And with some veggies to dip into it, or on a salad, which I've also had it on. Super good. So I'm gonna eat, and then the girls are gonna have lunch a little bit later. It's literally just hitting noon right now, so Mila's up from her nap and she's not quite hungry yet. Dip it. Dip. Yeah! You want some, Sophia? You want some ranch?
Yeah.
Here.
Mommy, I want it, Mommy.
Try it. Try it. Is it good?
It's dripping.
Is it good? Here, take a bite. It's so good.
I don't know.
We're gonna make our quick little Irish cream cold brew pick-me-up. It's like 12:30, but I want a coffee. The main thing in this Irish cream cold brew is the Irish cream syrup that we're gonna make. I looked up a few recipes and I just make it this way. I kind of made my own thing from it. So you can use regular sugar. I just use coconut sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla, and then we're gonna make like a simple syrup using the coconut sugar. So we're gonna do in a pot 1/4 cup of coconut sugar and 1/4 cup of water, and then let that all melt together. And it kind of makes like a simple syrup, so it doesn't take long. Basically, you just want the coconut sugar to dissolve in the water, and then you can lower the heat a little bit. And then we're gonna put a tablespoon of cocoa powder. This is just regular unsweetened cocoa powder. And then we're gonna do about a teaspoon of vanilla, and then you can also use almond extract. I don't have any, but that's another ingredient that this usually calls for. And then I just added my Irish cream syrup to a jar because we're not gonna need all of this for one coffee, but you could store it in the fridge for like a week, I believe, and use it for your coffee that week. And then we're gonna make the Irish cream whipped foam topping. So that's the next step. I actually have the Irish Cream International Delight Creamer, so that's what I use. And then I do add a splash of vanilla into it, and I'm gonna use my frother to make a froth topping.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling.
And then the last step is just assembling. So I have my jar with ice, and then I'm just gonna use coffee that I brewed already, and it's just black coffee, and I let it cool so it's not super hot. I'm gonna pour that into the jar, and then we're gonna take, I usually do 2 tablespoons of the Irish cream syrup that we made per cup of coffee, or per glass of coffee. Just mix that up. And then we take our Irish cream foam and pour that right on top. And then for added decoration, you can take some extra cocoa powder and just sprinkle it onto the top. Get your straw. It looks so good. And it tastes so good. So that's how I make my Irish cream cold brew. I make this a couple times a week now, honestly. It's like a little midday pick-me-up or like sweet treat. Really good. And then with the rest of the Irish cream syrup, I can just keep it in the fridge for the next week. I also put that leftover ranch in a jar to put in the fridge for the next couple of days. I thought the girls were both gonna take a nap. Sophia went on her bed and was like almost falling asleep, and Mila was starting to get tired, but I guess they both got their second wind and they're playing and making a mess again, which is fine. But I thought I was gonna get some time to myself, and I didn't. But it's okay. Honestly though, I feel like we have had a pretty good schedule down. Like, I don't know if the girls are just at a really good age right now, an age gap. They've been playing so well together lately. Like, honestly, they don't even need me as much, which has been so nice because I've been able to have some breathing time and some like just self time around the house and stuff. Like, I've been able to get things done without having them both under my feet, and it has been so nice. I feel like as a mom, when you have kids like close in age, you wait for a point, or you're always like waiting for that point where they can actually play without you and like play together. And I feel like they're finally at like the perfect age. Mila is 15.5 months, and Sophia she'll be 4 in May, so like 3 and however many months, and they're just playing so well together, and it just makes me so happy. I could just like stare at them and watch them play because it's the cutest thing ever. But it's been really nice for me, and honestly really nice for my mental health. I feel like I need to do an entire like video dedicated or video update on my mental health lately. I talk a little bit about it over on Instagram, but I think I'm gonna make an appointment with my doctor soon and just reevaluate like my medication that I'm on. If you don't know, I take medication for depression, but I think I need to just talk to them about that, and also just some other things, and I don't know, just reevaluate a little bit. So maybe after that doctor's appointment, I will open up a little bit more about that. But that's totally off topic. But it has been really helpful for the girls to just play by themselves. I feel like a lot of my mental health has to do with alone time, which I never thought I was like that, but I get very overstimulated and overwhelmed when there's a lot going on, or like I don't get any time to myself during the day, which is pretty often. So it's just been really nice to have those moments. especially when like Gage is home and he's able to help out a lot. I find when he has really long days of work, that's when like all of the emotions kind of kick in, which is normal. So anyways, that was really off topic, but the girls are playing right now. It is 2 o'clock. Gage gets off of work at 4:30 tonight, which I think will be perfect timing for this chili. I'm actually gonna stir it, but I think it's cooking up really well. I might have to add a little bit of flour to it to thicken it up, because since we didn't cook the meat beforehand, it does get a little bit watery. So I think I'm gonna add like a spoonful, like a tablespoon of just regular all-purpose flour just to thicken it up, because I just prefer a thicker chili. If you prefer a more soupy chili though, you don't really have to do this step. Also, you can use anything that you want. This chili is so versatile. I usually put like chopped onions in it. I don't know why I forgot this time, but you can add chopped onions, any seasonings that you want, fresh garlic, any type of tomato paste, any type of beans. Like it's literally the easiest recipe because you can put anything that you want. I usually just put what we have on hand, and this is just what I happened to have today. Even like paprika, cumin, whatever seasonings you want, just do it to your own taste. But it is just like such an easy crockpot meal because you can use literally anything that you have.
On the ghost, we stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope.
Mila is down for her nap. Fingers crossed that she naps more than 30 minutes like she did this morning. She took a really short nap this morning, but she's been doing that pretty much every day. She takes a really short, like kind of cat nap in the morning, and then the evening time, it's 3 o'clock now, is where she usually takes like a bit of a longer nap, usually like an hour and a half to 2. So that's probably what she's gonna do. She's pretty tired. Sophia wants to do some of her like preschool work. She wants to learn how to write her name. Also, if you're wondering why I was wheeling Mila around in the stroller, that's how I get her to sleep. That's how she likes to go to sleep. I usually will like wheel her around the kitchen, put on some music, and then I'll put her in her crib drowsy, not completely asleep. That way she knows like I transferred her in there and she's not freaked out that I put her in her crib, and she goes down really easy like that. We started doing that a while ago and it's just been working. She's like really heavy now to try and like rock to sleep, so the little umbrella stroller just works. So that's just like what we've been doing. But Sophia wants to do some of her preschool work right now, so that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock, so hour and a half till Gage gets home.
I look for the things I don't know.
Around 5 o'clock now. We're all loaded up in the car. Gage is home from work. Going on a quick store run because we need a couple things for the week and for like ingredients for some meals that we need to replenish. And then we're going to take this chili to my mom's house since I made some extra for them and drop that off. Sophia, you see all the snow? There's so much snow outside. There's probably a good, how many inches you think? Like 5 inches? Yeah. I would say a good 5 inches, and it's not even supposed to be done snowing, I don't think, it's just supposed to snow on and off for the next like couple of days, I think. So we're gonna have to have like a snow day eventually with the kids, but I do not like the snow. So that's a daddy department kind of thing. And it's freezing. Actually, it's not that cold out. What's the temperature? Probably like 30. 30? Yeah, it's not that cold, honestly.
For all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes.
Microwave hack. I shared this like so many times, but in case you've never heard, just fill up like a cup or a mug or something with some water and then put some distilled white vinegar in it. pop that in the microwave for 5 minutes and then let it sit for another 5 in there without opening the microwave. And the steam will help so that you can wipe the gunk off of your microwave super easily.
I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Mona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown.
I have to share this little snack with you guys. My sister got me hooked on these. She found them at the Dollar Tree, which is so random. I don't know, I'm sure they sell them in other places, but I get them at the Dollar Tree, and they're crispy coconut rolls. They're like almost like wafers, and they have like roasted black sesame seeds in them, but the calories on them are so good because they're literally just like airy wafers. 144 calories for half of the bag. And there's actually a good bit in here, so I don't know, they taste so good. If you like coconut, these are so good. That's what they look like inside the bag, but I'm literally like obsessed with them. They're such like a good low calorie snack. The babies are in bed and I'm just having some of these snacks. It is 8:43 at night and Mila actually just fell asleep. Sophie has been asleep for about like 40 minutes now, and I'm actually talking to Destiny, who I'm doing this collab with here today as we speak. So I'm just chatting with her and catching up with her since we're on such a different time difference. I always have to talk to her like my nighttime, her early morning, so we're just catching up. But make sure you head over to Destiny's channel and watch her day in the life vlog that she posted today, and don't forget to subscribe to her. Let her know that I sent you. If you're coming from Destiny's channel, hello, so happy to have you. Hope you hit that subscribe button below and stick around. We would love to have you here on this channel. I do motherhood and lifestyle content, and if you guys enjoy that, we would love to have you around. I'm gonna enjoy some quiet and alone time now while I have my time, but without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys, thank you for watching.
To get back the life I used to know.